Hi, yes, you clicked on the right video. In this video, we're going to discuss how to relieve parental guilt. And as parents, oftentimes we get very guilty about things or feel like we didn't do enough or it's not enough, or our children, or so on and so forth. So today's video, just how do we get rid of that guilt? Guilt is not a good thing to live with because it makes you feel bad and just a sense of not fulfilling on things, although you're doing the best that you can. And there are steps to doing it, and I have been utilizing those steps as a single parent, and it has allowed me to relieve quite a bit of guilt in my parenting. And one of the ways to relieve guilt is to allow your children and yourself to see the things that you have and just gain a sense of gratitude for the things that you have. It's just like, okay, why am I guilty about not being able to do this, that, or the other, or get this, that, and the other when I have all these things? So gain a sense of gratitude and really help your children to gain that sense of gratitude themselves, so that way they could appreciate the things that they do have. That's step number one, how to relieve a sense of gratitude. Step number two is serve. Do something together, especially with the holidays coming up. Plan on something. How can we serve together? How can we do something to help alleviate some of this guilt or some of this feeling of not doing enough or what have you? Just how to do that. And one of the ways to do that is to serve. Once you serve, you're out in the community, you're serving others, you're meeting needs, then it takes away from you feeling like, oh man, I don't have enough, or I'm not doing enough, because it allows you to see that people really don't have enough. It allows you to see the things that you have and takes away from the guilt that you feel. So step number two, serve together. Do something that's empowering both of you, and it alleviates a lot of that guilt. Another way of relieving guilt as a parent, or feeling like, I didn't do enough, we don't have enough, or I'm not able to provide. Another way of doing that is to make a list. Make a list of the things that you do have. Once you acknowledge them, you have it in paper. You both can look at, oh, we have this. We've been able to take this vacation. We've been able to do these things, or what have you. It allows you to see that, wow, there is so much more than what meets the eye, so much more than what I can comprehend that's happened, because I'm in the midst of just feeling like, things aren't enough. There's so much more. Others, especially children, others are doing this. No. Make a list of the things that you do. Acknowledge it. Capture it. Because then you have evidence. It's in paper. And you're able to say, look at all these things. Look at all these blessings. Look at all these goodness. And you're able to celebrate those things instead of feeling a sense of lack. Because there's never any lack. Another way of relieving that parental guilt is to look at other parents. Look at other parents. Look at, okay, how are they doing? What do they have? How are they doing with their children? And how can we work together to just create something for our unique kids? We all have a pool of mom or a pool of dads or whatever that's in your circle. Find the people in your circle and say, okay, what do we have? How can we pull together to give more? How can we pull together to build them, to help them to see, a different side of things? And I say that because I've had conversation with my own children, especially my younger one, just, oh, I'm missing this or what have you. And that is something you could teach them about, but it comes up, it's in the schools, it's in conversations, but there are ways we could step away from the guilt of it, or the fear, or the missing out, and teaching them in a constructive way, so they could see the things that they do have and really gain that sense of gratitude. I hope these tidbits help you in relieving parental guilt. Find your community. You have a community, you have friends, you have other people with children your own age. Have a conversation with them. Find them, communicate. What are you doing with your kids? Let's do it together. Let's do something together. Create that sense of community. Because once that's there, that takes away the, oh, I lack this. Oh, me and this person, we do this. We're able to create create some memories. Those are things that have helped. Once I'm able to do that, like a kid across the street or whatever, my son will say, oh, let's go do something. Then it takes away the, oh, I'm missing this, or I don't have, or what have you. And again, use your wisdom as far as how you training your child, regardless of how well we're training them, those are things that comes up. So one of the ways to tackle them, especially going into this holiday season, serve together is ideal. It's awesome, and it's a huge training for both parent and child. I hope this really helps you. Hope this finds you well. Please comment. Let me know how you relieve parental guilt, because I've dealt with it and continue. It creeps in, but I'm learning new ways just to make parenting a thing where I really glorify God through my parenting, and learning ways to really train my children. I hope this really finds you well. You take care. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, because I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Thanks. Take care.